Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go here from Mile High. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Turn ball, sir. Easy. Tonight.
They'll run here. It's Brees Hall. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
Here we go, son. Move the kick.
Thrown quickly. That's more on the RPO. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Fields now on second down. Open man downfield. That's the tight end, Taylor. 25 yards, the pickup there. And the Jets have a first down.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, two things need to happen. One, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
On first and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go, son. 319, here's that. Punch right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Here we go. 258, right. Punch right. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal.
Right.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Xavier Gibson. Touchdown, Jets. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Quentin Williams there to make the play.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. To throw is Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Broncos.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Hey, Sean, let's go! Ready? Joe.
He'll try and run for this with Algier. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. And the Jets are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Don't jump. Ready? Green 19, just what? Hey, please. 551. Right. Right.
Fields now to throw on first down. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Second down, it's Fields. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 19 yards on the gain, and that's good for a first down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go, tonight. Hey, Karen. 19 windy, tonight.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Yep. Extend. Go.
Now a second down throw for Fields. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he will get into the end zone. Arian Smith, touchdown, New York.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Jets 14, Broncos nothing. Bradley Kenyon set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Can't hear it no more.
At their
Still
own
into the man, can't hear it
27-yard
no more.
line.
Don't feel it no more. Drop in a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding a wave, and now you're chilling on shore. What you used to being rich when your inside low. This, but you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you only see sore. Life that slows you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas.
Oh, my shot.
Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and a yard.
Oh, my shot.
Here's Nix to throw. To the outside. Hauled in by Sutton.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Oh, my shot. Motion. Ready. 180. Wait, hot.
On the give, it's Hubbard. Finds room inside the 40. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 14-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Oh, my shot. Ready.
Handoff to Hubbard. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll be third down.
Captain. Oh, my shot. Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he'll take this one in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. Broncos are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Let's go. Here we go. 19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go. Right.
First down. Fields. He'll get this complete to Gibson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
To throw is Fields. That's right side and caught by Taylor. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
Here we go. Green 19, can I see that? Stay high.
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And you'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Angel. Here we go. Come on, son. Mayday. Sit high.
Back to throw is Fields. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in, and that'll go down as an incompletion.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
It's 3rd and 4.
Here we go, son. Green 19, get that. Go.
Here's Fields. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. play to kick off this drive. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 30.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number. Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
2nd and inches. They'll run out of the gun, and this is Algier. And he will score! Tyler Algier. Touchdown, Broncos. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. His kick is good. And the Broncos are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Here we go, son. 331, 331. Right.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Fields now. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Good. Go.
A first down throw for Fields. They'll set up the screen to Hall. He's across midfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Handoff, here comes Hall. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Turn, ball, turn.
Another run here with Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 3rd and 2.
Here we go, sir. Green, left side. Delta, Delta. Sit high.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Here we go, sir. Right.
That's taken in. And he will get into the end zone. Arian Smith. Touchdown, Jets. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season.
The kicker on for the
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hold on, set. Ready.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
Hold on, set.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. My name is...
They'll throw. It's Nix. He connects with Mims. And they will get the 1st down here and move it to field goal range inside the 25.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Hold on, set. Ready. My name is...
To throw is Nix. Got his man at the 6. And he's in! Cuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Denver.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, like the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. This taken at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Bradley Pinion.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off.
Hold on, set. Ready.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Nix. This one batted in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. 331, 331. Go.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
So you're a couple inches away from, instead of celebrating a touchdown with your boys on the sideline, you're trotting back to the huddle with your tail between your legs. And that's the fine line between success and failure in the NFL. And the reality is, he knows it, the sideline knows it, the huddle knows it. At this level, you've got to make that play.
Fields now on 2nd down. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup, because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
3rd and inches.
Here we go. 331. Hey, 10. Sit high. Sit high.
Play action now for Fields. And he's in. Touchdown, New York. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. On comes Patterson for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Jets will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Broncos 21. Bradley Pinion set to kick
Both
off.
teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple. On the give, it's Hubbard. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, the goal with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
yards.
14 on the pickup. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that could all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Nick snap on first and 10. And this will be knocked out. Incomplete. Penalty flag down in the backfield. Usually a sign of a hold. Here's Nix to throw. On the move, past the 40. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
Second down. Nix. Gonna set up the screen here to Hubbard. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking them down for a loss.
Third and long. Nix from the gun on third down. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
Eddie Pinheiro on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Broncos are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. We good. 19 windy, 19 windy. Here we go. Go.
First down. Fields. Open man. That's Gibson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
40-yard line.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58, set. Tonight.
Again, here's Hall. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go, Scott. 222, 222. Right.
They'll go again with Hall. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 258, we'll see it. Yep.
To throw is Fields. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. So they'll have to pick it up on 3rd down.
Green 19, can I see that? Set.
Off we go with the 4th quarter, and it starts with a run by Hall. And he is going to have a Jets first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. 4th quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
331, 331. Hey, never mind, Monday. 11. Press, left, right. Right.
They go play action with Fields. On the run to the right. First down throw there is incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
Here we go, son. Stop. Hey, turn. Hey, 10.
2nd down. It's Fields. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Catch made, right side by Wilson. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath, don't continue to force throws into bad spots, take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Captain. Oh, my shot.
They'll go play action with Nix. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he is going to have the Broncos first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41.
There's a give up the middle with White. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. 1st and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Back to throw is Nix. And he will score. Game on. Marvin Mims. Touchdown Broncos. Pinheiro on for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball is going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40.
Here we go. Green 19, get that. Hey, can't. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 39 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Here we go, shot. Green 19, get that. Delta, you got a mini base. Why not?
On 1st and 10, Fields. That is caught. What a throw. Mason Taylor. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, Jets.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And he will score! Game on! Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Chip slip. Angel. Right.
A first down throw for Fields. Forced out wide, and he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
From the 29, here's second down and 5.
Here we go, son. 222. Easy. Hey, Ken.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. A pass complete there to Smith. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They give to Hall, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They face second down and 7.
Don't jump. Ready? 319. You ready for that? Go.
They'll drop to throw. He'll look underneath for Hall. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go, son. 331. Yep. Hey, Ken. Yep. Yep. Right.
Here's Fields. Open man downfield. That's the tight end, Taylor. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense. Just turned out to be a better throw.
Now a toss to the left. Here comes Hall. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Back to throw is Fields. That one caught by Wilson. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll come up for first and 10. Throwing is Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's first down. To throw is Nix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and that will lead to a second down. They'll throw. It's Nix. They'll set up the screen to White. Now a 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's got it at the 7. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
Makes the score Jets 48, Broncos 45.
Project,
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal, here comes the onside kick. Inside the 40! And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Here we go.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Sit high.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So this one a win for the visiting Jets. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory.
One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want